Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your April 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And happy birthday, Aries. I'm an Aries too. I'm a March Aries. So I think it's a great time to have our birthdays in the spring, beginning of a new cycle in nature. And I just love that my birthday's in the springtime. So, what we're starting out with, Aries, for the month of April is the Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's showing that a lot of Aries have been busy working, making money, getting better at their jobs. I'm just tuning into all kind of good things of people making progress in their work and their craft. I feel like a lot of you are even involved in creative endeavors where maybe you like to make things with your hands even, and that you can be quite good at it. As a matter of fact, some people might be making jewelry or doing some kind of artwork, or I'm getting something about sculpturing. How do you say that? Is it sculpting? Just different crafts. And that some of you are quite good at this, and that some of you have a little business. Maybe it's on the side with your other job, or some of you just do this to make a living. But I am getting artistic qualities and artistic talents out there with a number of you Aries, where you're doing something that, and then some of you I feel like are just involved in some kind of work that you take such pride in your work, and you do really good quality work, that it's almost it's like the way you take pride in it and you enjoy it. It's like your work is like a piece of art, even if it's not considered art. So anyway, it's about the Six of Pentacles is about receiving money or gifts and sharing, maybe sharing what you have with others. Some of you may be giving gifts and of money, or even of your time, maybe spending time with some of your loved ones or friends, or someone who needs some help or needs some good advice or whatever. But it's about giving, receiving, and giving and sharing in general. And it shows prosperity, that a lot of you are feeling prosperous in April and feel like maybe you can share what you have in one way or another with others, whether it's with your friends or family or strangers, or whatever it is. But it's a show of, I'm getting a lot of prosperous feelings around that card for a lot of you. And then the next card we have is the Ten of Cups, which is a really nice card because it's talking about having a happy home life, happy love life, maybe a happy marriage, or whoever you're living with that you cohabitate with, having peace and loving relationships and having happiness in your home. I'm feeling for a number of you, you're just taking pride in your home, and maybe here it is springtime, doing your spring cleaning and organizing and getting things more the way you want them to be, and feeling good. And maybe at the end of a day of maybe working and clearing and organizing things, you like just taking some time for yourself and relaxing, whether that means getting a glass of iced tea or a glass of wine or whatever. And I'm tuning into someone, because I'm tuning in both on a psychic level and reading the meanings of the cards. And I'm tuning into someone, and this might be more than one person, I'm not sure. Someone, it feels like it's a female, and she's got her own home, whether that's a house or a condo or apartment or whatever, and takes pride in it. And I'm getting something about an energy of a male in your life. This might be someone that you've been with. Okay, for one person, I'm tuning in that there's someone kind of new that you're getting to know, and kind of sizing them up and trying to decide if this is the right person for you or not. And so they might be visiting with you and trying to make a good impression. I'm getting, I am getting that. I'd love to say, oh, this is going to be the love of your life. I'm a little suspicious of it feels like it's a female. You either own your own home, or it's at your home that someone's visiting you, and it's a male, from what I can tell, because we all have a certain amount of male and female energy in us, but this is what it feels like to me. I'm feeling you need to be cautious with this person. Okay, and that you already look at them like they're not typically the kind of person you'd be getting involved with. I think you should listen to your own intuition about this, and also just what you see and hear with your own eyes and ears, because I feel like you're looking at this person like they're not really, you're not so sure, even though they're trying to convince you otherwise. So I think you're wise to listen to your intuition, and also just at what you're seeing and hearing. And because I do feel you're going to have someone really special in the love area come into your life, but I'm feeling this person that's around you at the present time or in April trying to look or act like they're a good contender, that they're not the right one for you. And it may not be a bad person. Okay, I just feel like there's someone else that's coming into your life because you've been dreaming of having just a beautiful love relationship. I feel like you're in line to have that. It's coming to you. And this might be a few people that this message is for. I'm just getting this very clearly, that some of you now, it might be one in particular, or some of you, there's someone in front of you trying to act, and it feels like, I'm feeling the energy of the other person. It's not a bad person. It's just that there's a much better match coming your way. And it's just as the months are going by, it's not like a long way off. It doesn't feel like it, but I feel like you're working on so many things in your life, getting your life the way you want it, that it's not, it's not like you're miserable and desperate for the right person. You want the right person, and you've been dreaming of it and picturing it. It's coming to you, and you stay busy otherwise, like most Aries do anyway, with all your own things you're working on in your life and taking care of yourself. I feel like you take pride in yourself and your appearance, and staying in good shape and dressing and looking nice and enjoying your life the best you can and taking care of you. I feel like you have a lot of pride in your own life, and in how you live. And you want someone that matches you as much as possible. That's coming your way. I'm feeling like it. But if anyone's got somebody in their life that's kind of new, or maybe they've been around you, it's not, I feel like for a few different people I'm looking at this. For some of you, it might be someone who's been in the picture a little while. For others, it might be someone relatively new. But it feels like you've been knowing this person for a little while. They're not the right one. And you can see it. You know it in your heart anyway. For others of you, you might have that special person that's coming your way in April. But I am feeling some of you are going to be distracted by the wrong one also. So just listen to your own intuition and what you're seeing and hearing for yourself. Okay. But this is a great card, the Ten of Cups. It does talk about a lot of personal happiness in your home, whether you're with someone or not, that a lot of Aries are going to be feeling contented and happy with what they're doing in their own home life. Okay, and then next we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. And cups is about feelings and emotions, and typically related to the water signs like Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And so I feel like for a lot of Aries, you might be feeling a little more emotional, but not in a negative way in April. I'm feeling emotions of love, either with someone that you've met or that you might even be separated from. I'm tuning into somebody who might be separated from their partner, or someone they're in love with or have just a lot of strong feelings for, and they're temporarily separated from them. So not separated in a way of I'm feeling there's some separation. Maybe you live a distance from each other. Maybe this person works away and is out of the country part of the time. It could be something like that. I'm feeling a longing for this loved one. And but at the same time, you feel like I'm feeling like whoever I'm tuning into here, and this might be more than one person again, feeling comfortable in your home environment and secure, and a certain amount of prosperity that you have in your life. And so you're very appreciative of all that you have, but you're longing for your loved one to be home with you. And now I feel like someone might be pregnant also in April. Someone could be pregnant. And I don't know, maybe the person also who's pregnant might have their partner, whether it's a husband, boyfriend, whatever the partner is, um, might be away, might have to work out of town or something like that. So I'm feeling that might just be one person I'm tuning into in this respect. But overall, a number of Aries might be embracing the traits of the Queen of Cups in April, which means maybe feeling, a little more sensitive and a little more emotional. But I don't get anything in a bad way. It feels nice, maybe contemplative. Because the Queen of Cups typically is a kind, sensitive person who's very caring and nurturing and has a lot of love to share, and who prides herself in her um, appearance and in her surroundings. She likes her surroundings to be aesthetically pleasing and just live in a nice environment. And so you might just be embracing a lot of these traits in April, a lot of Aries. And some of you may have someone in your life that fits this description also. For some reason, I'm getting a mother figure for somebody, maybe someone who's young, maybe in their 20s or something. This might represent your mother or something, even just being watching over you and maybe giving you good advice or something in April. But I feel like a lot of Aries are going to be embracing a lot of these traits too in April. Okay, and then next we have the Chariot. And the Chariot's a major arcana card, so it's one of your destiny cards. And what the Chariot is saying is that basically you're going to have some kind of victory in your life in April of some sort. So for some of you, this could be work related, I feel like, for a number of people, that you might be victorious in some way. It could relate to someone getting a promotion in your job, or just gaining something you've been working for. Now, with the Chariot card, it does show that you have to really be focused and determined and, really intend to succeed. You really have to stay focused, because otherwise you could get thrown off track or something and not get the accomplishments not accomplish as much as what you have in mind. But it's showing that you have what it takes to succeed, and that you can have the victory you need if you stay focused and sharp-minded and stay on track with what your goals are and what your plan is to accomplish. So for a number of you, this might be relating to something in business, at your job. It could be personal for some people. I'm getting more business related things though, and job related, career, that sort of thing. I'm tuning into someone who's got some kind of, they're pondering, they're weighing options between two jobs. Someone has a good job already, I feel like, and they're looking at another job that they might be changing over to, where they're being offered another position that's also a good position. And so they're kind of, I feel like you're in a strong position, whoever this is. And this could relate to just one person I'm tuning into, but it could be relating to a few. But there's one in particular for sure I'm tuning into, that you're in a good position. You've been at your line of work, your career, for a fair amount of time. I'd say, I'm guessing several years or something. And you've made good progress. You do really good quality work. You're known to be a really good quality worker. And I don't know if you're in some kind of you may or may not be in some kind of managerial, it might not be that, but whatever it is, you've done well in your role, in your line of work, and you're recognized for that. And I feel like you're valued very highly. But I'm feeling someone else is offering you a job also, which is a good opportunity. It could be at a different company. Possibly if you're in a big enough company. It might be another branch of your company, but I feel like you're weighing your options in April and trying to decide if you want to go on to the other job, because you're secure and you've been doing well where you're at, and you're trying to figure out if you is this going to be a good step for you? Is it a step higher as much as you want to go, or should you stay put and move up because you know you're well liked where you are? But I mean, it's a good position to be in because you're in a position of strength here. Okay. And it looks like you'll continue to do well. But I feel like you're really not unhappy with where you are. You know you're doing well, and you know you've got a future where you are. So, anyway, overall, good card for a lot of people, a lot of Aries. Okay, and then next, also I started tuning in to a relationship matter for someone in this card, that someone's going to have someone new coming into your life who's attracted to you and drawn to you. It may be in the workplace. Now that's a separate, that's for somebody different. The first one I was talking about somebody being offered another job, but this has to do with another person I'm tuning into, that in the workplace there's someone who's being drawn to you, that you're attracted to. It might be somebody newer than you at work, and you're curious about this person. You both seem to feel some kind of little attraction there. So that's something that could, I think you're going to probably be getting to know each other as a little time goes by. Okay. And then next we have the Three of Pentacles. And that's another good card. We've got a lot of Pentacles and Cups. Really nice reading for Aries for April. I'm happy about it since I'm an Aries also. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, it's showing that you've been working hard and you're making progress. And also, this is talking about some of you Aries out there, you've gotten really good at the work you do. And you have such a pride, you take so much pride in your work and the quality of your work. And so you feel good about yourself when it comes to your work. You don't have anything to be embarrassed or apologetic about. You always do a good job. You always are very honest and upfront. And Aries in general, the sign of Aries is usually unless they've got some other things in their chart that really conflict with that, Aries is typically just very honest. It's like what you see is what you get. Up front, they'll look you in the eye and say it like it is, and we try to be as diplomatic as we can, but sometimes things go in another direction and we may not come across so diplomatic. But Aries, typically, they're very honest in whatever they do. They always try to do their best and work hard. And Aries are never afraid of work. That's just, they're one of the signs, because that's action, Aries, the fire sign. So we're not afraid of working and just getting things done, and we like a sense of accomplishment that we're making progress. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of Aries in April, that you've been working and just laying your foundations and perfecting whatever it is that your line of work is, that you like to be. Some of you are maybe more perfectionist than others, or a little more detail oriented than others, but overall, Aries like to know they're doing good quality work, so because they want to feel good about themselves and feel proud of whatever it is they're doing. They don't want to be embarrassed by any work they're doing. And so it's showing progress. A lot of Aries are feeling good in April, that they're working and they're making progress, and and are known for that by others. Okay. And then, and also the Three of Pentacles does talk about natural abilities, that a lot of you are doing work that it comes natural for you. It's easy for you to do a good job because you not only enjoy it, but it's just kind of like you have a natural ability for this type of work. Also, whether it's something, in a business sense or something in a more creative area. Some of you might have more creative type work that you like to do. Whatever it is, it's natural abilities. A lot of you have natural abilities for certain work that you're doing. Okay, and then next we have the Ten of Pentacles, and with another good card, Ten of Pentacles. So we all need to really be open to the universe for all whatever opportunities are being opened up for us, or however the sun is shining on us, Aries and April. The Ten of Pentacles talks about financial and family stability and prosperity. For some of you, you might be, some Aries could even be getting some kind of inheritance or purchasing a property or maybe selling a property. Some of you might have a house that you're selling or something. It just shows that a lot of Aries in April are going to be secure, feeling like you're prosperous, or you're prosperous enough that you're feeling secure and comfortable in your home environment and your way of life. It's just a really nice card. I'm happy to see all these good cards that we have for April. So I just feel like all of us Aries have to do our share to make these good outcomes a reality, because you got to be open to it and feel prosperous and be feeling like your glass is half full and not half empty. If you have the negative viewpoint, then you might not enjoy what the universe is offering to us in April, because I mean the law of attraction is something real. So we all need to open ourselves to good things in April and all year round, of course. But Ten of Pentacles, great cards. So I'm very happy about the way April is coming up for us. The next card we have is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. With the Four of Pentacles, it's saying that a lot of Aries have been working hard for their money and whatever they have, and they don't want to take a chance on losing it. So they don't want to be squandering what they have or being too risky in any way. And so actually the Four of Pentacles talks about that you should loosen up a little. Don't be too fearful. Don't start getting too fearful about money or some worst case scenario or anything like that. And heaven knows, with all the things we hear in the news on a day-to-day basis, it's like a roller coaster out there. So it would be easy to start getting in a little bit of a panic here and there. So I think you have to always just have faith. For me, I just feel like I always have faith in God and my guardian angels to watch over us and help us have soft landings in our lives. But the Four of Pentacles is just saying, don't get too fearful about money. If you want to purchase something for yourself and treat yourself a little bit, well, now's the time to do it. At your birthday time now. Anyway, Aries, you got to give yourself a birthday present too. So it is just saying, just relax. Don't be fearful about losing money or whatever. Be realistic and be reasonable and what's the word I'm trying to think of? Sensible. But don't be fearful. Just okay. And then, and what else I'm getting here with the Four of Pentacles, it does relate to money and everything. I feel like someone is going to be having, now this is talking about Aries, don't be too cautious. I feel like this is as in a relationship matter, I'm tuning in, that someone has someone in their life who tends to be that way, and they may not be an Aries. This is more of a romantic relationship. I feel like this is someone who wants to get married. Okay, so someone has this person in your life now, and I'm not sure if I'm looking at a male or female energy. I want to say it's a male. I'm not positive. Like I said, a lot of us, we all have a certain amount of male and female energy. So I'm tuning in to at least one of you Aries, and maybe more, that has a potential prospective partner in your life who has these traits of being extra cautious with every little dollar they spend and everything they do, they go a little overboard with it, almost like, I don't know, sacrificing a little too much to save an extra nickel and dime and dollar here and there. And it's good to be mindful of those things and sensible, but you want to relax and enjoy your life too. So somebody's involved with someone like this. It might be someone you're engaged to, or maybe you've been seeing them steadily. I feel like they want to marry you. If you're not, you could, for somebody, you might already be married to this person. But I'm feeling for others of you, whoever this is, you're not married right now, but this person wants to spend I'm thinking they're marriage minded. So whoever this is, if this is your intended, I mean, be ready to be on a strict money diet there with this person. So Budget. I should have said that. I was trying to find the right word. A strict budget financially. I suggest you make sure you keep having your own job and keep your own money separate, or do something. I don't know, have your own little stash somewhere, because this person does not want to spend money. You know, I don't know what sign they are. I don't think they're an Aries. They might be a, I don't know, maybe a Virgo or somebody. Virgos can be really very, they really watch things, or I don't know. I'm not sure their sign, but they don't want to spend money on much. So be ready for that. Whoever you are, you're going to know who this is. Anyway, Knight of Cups is the next one we have, and this is good. The Knight of Cups. Once again, the Cups all about love and feelings and romance, and so typically the Knight of Cups relates to possibly proposals. Someone might be getting a proposal of marriage. Possibly you who have this person in your life. um, Proposals and love and romance are also, this could be good news, that some of you might receive some good news that's of an emotional nature that makes you feel happy. If it's not good news, with it could be your loved one or someone you care about a lot might have some good news. I'm feeling for someone or some of you that you're in a nice love relationship with someone, or you're just meeting that special someone in April. And I feel a lot of enthusiasm. They have a lot of enthusiasm for you, and they have a really nice temperament and personality. I feel this person smiles easily. I get a very lighthearted feeling that this might just be one person I'm tuning in for, that you have a nice person either just coming into your life, or you've already been with them a little while. It doesn't feel like it's a long-term relationship so far. So someone relatively new, but has a nice temperament, nice personality, easygoing, just, not a troubled soul, someone who's really got a nice, smooth way about them. And I'm feeling feelings of love, and I don't feel, this person might be in their 20s, maybe 30s. It's someone fair. So if you're in your 20s or 30s, this could be someone for you here. And it feels kind of like a new relationship, or relatively new. And it does feel like there's so much potential here. So one or some of you might have someone really nice that's just coming along. You may have already met them now. Even though I'm doing this video in March, this person, you may already be acquainted with them, but I'm feeling love and romance for a number of you with this. And some of you may be getting proposed to also, but I'm just feeling overall some love coming for a number of Aries in the way of a new relationship in April. So this is good. So it's just overall, I'm getting a lot of really good energy here from this card. And then next, the Nine of Wands. When I laid this one out, I thought, what else is new? This looks like the story of my life. So, and I'm guessing like a lot of Aries, because Aries are not afraid of hard work. And a lot of times we're known to bite off more than we can chew, as they say, and take on more jobs and responsibilities and projects and all that than we really have time for. And so we're left juggling and chipping away at this one and that one and this one and that one, and just getting what we can done. And then at some point it's like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. I still got all these other things I have to do. So I think a lot of Aries this is the story of my life anyway. My to-do list is very long, and I just chip away at it little bit by little bit every day. You're going to be working hard and doing things and staying busy. Some of you might be, besides working at your job, maybe doing some work around your home, maybe doing some work even out in your yard, in your garden, or whatever. But just some of you, somebody just told me double two jobs. Some people might have two jobs, that you're working at two jobs. Or you're working extra long hours at your full-time job, because I said the word double, so I don't know if that's double shifts somebody's working, or double employment. That just popped into my head as I'm just kind of giving scenarios about maybe doing things at home plus at your job. So some of you, and then some of you might have a job and be going to school also, because I'm feeling hard work for a lot of you, really putting in long hours at different things that you're doing and working at. And I mean, it's no laughing matter. You just get exhausted. And it's like you feel like a lot of times you really would like to just kick back and relax a little more. I mean, we have so many good cards. It looks like you should have some opportunities in April to have a nice month overall. But then, you know, it's almost like you have some enjoyable times and things are going well and you're taking pride in your work and still enjoying your personal life too. But a lot of Aries are going to be feeling just, you know, a little bit overwhelmed as the month is rolling by. But as always, we just have to pick ourselves up and keep going, because Aries, if anybody's got the strength to keep moving and keep charging ahead, it's Aries. So Aries just always, they get a renewal of energy. You know, you might no matter what happens for Aries, you get knocked down or you're exhausted or whatever it is, you just get back up and keep going. So that's, you know, so I mean, not a terrible card. It's just not, to me, it was predicted. That it's like, oh, what else is new when I saw that? Okay, the next we have the Two of Swords. So it's showing me that at the end of April, maybe a lot of us are going to be in some situation where we got to make a decision and we're not sure which path to take. So for a lot of Aries, now I am tuning in though, for some of you Aries, this is a relationship matter. I'm getting some kind of conflict over relationships with people in your lives. For some of you, it's a romantic relationship, but I'm feeling like, I don't know who I'm tuning into here. For at least one person, there's some kind of conflict going on that might be either between family members or friends and family, almost like you don't know whose side to take, or you're kind of torn. You know, you don't want to take either person's side because you're close maybe to both people, or some kind of conflict like that. And then for others, I feel like it might be in the romantic sense. I'm feeling for someone in particular, you've got two people that want to be with you. I think I'm tuning into a female, and I think I'm tuning into two males that both want you in their life, and you're not sure which one to choose. That's what I'm getting for someone here. This might be one person, it might be more than one. One of them you've already known better. You've been with that person. And the other one is kind of new and feels like they would be a better mate for you. And I feel like the one you've already been with, so this is pretty specific. It's probably just for one person. The one you've already been with can have kind of a little bit of a hard temperament, a little bit mean sometime, or yeah, that one can either be moody or a little bit mean or something. This is the one you've already been seeing. And there's someone new who's got a much better temperament, and he feels he would, you know, he's attracted to you. I don't know if, I feel like he's newer in your life, and the two of you might just be acquaintance friends right now. I don't know if you've actually been out with them for a date, or maybe if it has been, it's been lightweight. I feel the other one you've already been involved with rather. I do get a nicer sense about the newer one, to tell the truth. But the sword energy, you need to use the energy of the swords to cut through the fog and look at the situation for yourself objectively to make your decision. Okay, so somehow if you start, and this is for everybody, whatever your dilemma is, you might run into maybe at the end of April where something gets a little confusing and you're not knowing which side to choose or which path to take. And you just feel, for temporarily, you feel a little bit in the fog about something, like you're not sure how to proceed. Just use that energy of the sword, step away for a little bit, and be objective and use that sword energy to cut through the fog, take control. Remind yourself that you're in charge of your life, and take control and feel strong and confident, and look at the situation objectively to make your decision for who or what is best for your life, and you'll succeed that way. You'll be fine. Because I feel like overall you've got real good thinking capacities here, you know, as far as intellectual and everything. that it's just, I don't know. Sometimes people, they tell you all these different things. One's telling you this and another one's telling you that. And it's like, it might cause some confusion. That's why you need to step back and look at your situation objectively to make your own choices and decisions. Okay. And so Aries, what I want to do now is pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. Oh, and this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Okay, and so I'm going to shuffle these Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine and choose one card for Aries for the month of April. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. And feel free to, and if you have already subscribed, thank you. I thank you. I'm very grateful for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. I try to answer everybody's comment that they leave. I mean, provided it's nothing insulting. But the vast majority of people are very nice, though. Anyway, and if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so I need a message for Aries for the month of April. What's the message for Aries for April 2018? For Aries, April 2018. What's the message for Aries? April 2018. Okay, let me fan these out and pick a card. Okay, this says Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Okay, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Aries are good at that. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. I like that. That's a good message. Okay, and then let me see. I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers. And Nature's Whispers deck, this is by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. So what's the message for Aries for April 2018? Aries, what's the message for Aries for April 2018? These newer decks are a little more difficult to shuffle. What's the message for Aries for April 2018? Aries, April 2018. Okay, one more shuffle. Aries, what's the message for Aries for April 2018? Okay, let me fan these out and pick a card. Okay. I don't know how in the world, what is going on? This card, I keep picking it, and all of these cards, I don't know if I was telling you, Aries, but I know I've said this. Illumination. I don't know how in the world. This deck, every card in this deck looks alike. Illumination, number 2. Lots of beautiful little details. She's riding on the insect. Aries may have had this last month, but I know a number of signs. I keep picking this. It's like a big message everybody's supposed to see. Here, I'm going to show you the deck. I fan these out. All these cards, this is a new deck. They all look alike. There's no way. There's no little turned up corners. There's no way I would know that it's that card. It keeps popping up. What is it with this message? Number 2. Let me find number 2. Illumination again. Illumination. Okay, here we go again. Just as a full moon sheds its light on our world, you are being shown that there is hope and guidance for you. Have faith. Just holding on to a belief in yourself will plant the seed of manifestation in your life. You are being asked to release any worry or fear that you may be harboring. The clarity you desire is at hand. All you need is something in which to place your faith. So trust in yourself, your support, and the divine. You will be assisted in difficult times. This can also signify inspiration and new love. There is a shedding of light on hidden treasures or surprises. I like that. I don't know, it's a very nice message, but this keeps coming up over and over again, but at least it's a really nice message. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to pull one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So I need the message for Aries for April. What's the message for Aries for April 2018? What's the message for Aries, April 2018? Aries. What's the message for Aries, April 2018? What's Aries' message for April 2018? One more shuffle. Aries 2018. What's the message? Okay, let me fan these out. Oh, I think it's this one right here. Okay. This says, Isabella, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Well, I guess all of you Aries will have to think about what this pertains to in your life. Isabella says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Positive expectations. Remember the law of attraction. Expect good so you can get good. All right, great reading for us, Aries. I'm happy with it. I hope all of you are too. And once again, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you'll be notified when I have more videos. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs also. And feel free to leave your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Aries, happy birthday to everyone and have a great April. Thank you. We'll talk again soon.